Hello, everyone. Welcome to the call. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. My name is Dominique Barbie, and I have a special guest, Professor Robert, who is going to be going over the new amazing global gold coin. And quickly, I will say this everyone who's on this call, if someone invited you, you need to message them for the link because if you stay to the end, you're going to get $80 in free global gold coins. Okay, so I'm Dominique Barbie, and if you don't know who I am, I'm an online marketer. I have not had a job since 2011. I built big teams in the past, and people are always trying to get me into their companies and all this stuff like this. And it's not by chance and it's not by accident that you're here. Okay, because the way that I found out about this was very unique. I was talking to my friend about something, and he put on a huge leader in the industry on a call, which he wanted me to do a three-way with this person. And as we're doing the three-way with this person, they're saying that we need to hurry up and get ready for the call about some gold coin. And I'm like, gold coin? Like, what is that? Like, what do you mean by that? And he said they're giving leaders some coins. They're helping people know about the coin in the beginning. I'm like, he said he knew about the coin at like 30 cents in or 20 cents or something like that. I can't remember. And then it went up like 10, 20 cents within a week of him knowing about it. So I'm like trying to get on a call. I had to get my hair done. I'm like, man, I would have to get my hair done and driving. So Professor Robert was on a call with it was about seven people on that call. And I was late because I was getting my hair done. I was really trying to make this call. I caught the tail end of it, but as I'm looking in the participants, when I tell you it was like literally giants on that call, there's about six or seven giants, huge leaders. I'm talking about built teams like crazy huge numbers. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, if they are hearing what I'm hearing about this coin is about to go through the roof because the way that Bitcoin, crypto, and all these coins go up is by demand of the people. And when you learn about a coin this early, it's almost like you are in a secret group. So when I was on that call, I was like, oh my gosh, I felt like an insider, one of those people who just know about these. They tell like the little people quote unquote at the end when the coin is already high. So on this call, I wanted to introduce you to Professor Robert. He's the CEO of this coin, and he's going to go over how the coin works. He's going to go over questions and answers, and he's going to tell you why, the impact that this coin is going to have in his vision. So Professor Robert is absolutely amazing. Since I met him, when I tell you he's a strategic mastermind, and I love that because I'm a numbers person. And when I hit $200,000 per month, I had a strategic plan. I knew what I was doing, and I knew what to do. So when I started talking to him, when I tell you, he knows the numbers. He knows what he's talking about, and he knows how you can actually literally become a crypto millionaire. So, Professor Robert, thank you for being here and taking your time. I know you're so busy to talk to the people, but the people need to hear this, what is going on.
Thank you very much. I'm in Manhattan and we're doing some big deals here in Manhattan. I would like everybody, if you can, to take some notes because I'm going to cover some facts and figures that are very important. First of all, a little bit about me. I'm a professor of business and a doctor of finance at $1 billion level. So I was a millionaire at age 22, been a millionaire many times. My biggest success is I went to Europe and I got involved in business in Russia and Ukraine. And I built a training organization of 250,000 people, 250,000 people in 3 years. And I made $100 million in cash and $1 billion in assets. So I've been to 53 countries. I'm a global marketer. I'm a global business consultant. 10 years ago, a millionaire introduced me to Bitcoin when it was only $300. And I didn't know about Bitcoin at that time. So I studied the market for 2 weeks. I went all in and we started buying Bitcoin, and I set up 5 offices to buy Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin grew to $19,000 the next year. We sold out and we took our 500,000 profit and we started our own coin. And at that time, there was only 300 coins on coinmarketcap.com with a $10 billion global market. Now on CoinMarketCap, there's 27,000 coins, near $3 trillion market, and 560 million people around the world buying Bitcoin. I was the #1 speaker at the Global Bitcoin Conference in London in 2022, November, and I was the #1 radio show in Los Angeles with iHeartMedia with the Bitcoin radio show in 22 and 23. I've also written a book about Bitcoin. I have 5 other published books in Europe. My first book, called Secrets of Millionaires, became a $1 million bestseller. And then I created a $1 billion training system called the Millionaire Training System, which we're going to restart next year here in America. So we've been working on our exchange, CryptoGold.exchange, for 3 years. These are highly complicated programs. It can register 1 million people. People can have their Bitcoin account on our exchange, their USD account on our exchange, their Ethereum account on our exchange. 2 months ago, we launched the global gold coin, this gold backed by our gold mine in Nevada. And we have $15 billion of gold above and under the ground. And Thursday, I was meeting with a billionaire here in New York who guaranteed me a $3 billion loan against the gold mine. So I own 30% of the $15 billion gold mine. And if you write down my phone number and send me a text, I'm more than happy to share my wallet with you, which now has over $1 billion in crypto. So my phone number is 949-620-7304. Dominic is a superstar. I've been working with her for about 10 days. We have 15 millionaires in the company in the last 2 months because the coin price went up 600%. The coin price now is 80 cents per coin. It's going to go to $1 December 10th, and then to $1.50 January 1st. Right now, you can get in for $1,000, and you get 2 for 1. So you can sell Dominic $1,000 and get 2 for 1 coins tomorrow and Monday, or you can start with $100 and just get 1 for 1. We have packages of $1,000, 2 for 1, $5,000 gets 3 for 1, and $10,000 gets 4 for 1. And the coin is going to go up March 1st to $3. Our billionaire here on Wall Street controls $80 billion of crypto. I saw the addresses on his wallet. So he controls 8% of the global supply of Bitcoin. He agreed to put our coin on Binance, Coinbase, and Kraken next year. And he also has 5 million people in his global network of coin buyers. He said he himself, without anybody, can move the coin to $100 a coin. We've brought in 30 of the biggest leaders in the world in crypto over the last 30 days. Some of them I've known for 25 years. We brought in Mark Guest from Las Vegas. He had 1 million people in Travelex. We brought in our friend Phil from Florida. He has 500,000 crypto buyers in 175 countries. He starts doing global webinars on Monday. And then we're in the process of negotiating with 2 platforms that have 400,000 crypto buyers. And each of them told me they can push our coin to $100. So you're in the right place at the right time. I'm a very educated person. I am very generous. That's why we're giving 2 for 1. That's why everybody that signs up for free gets $80 worth of coins, because I'm a generous person. We want to help people. We want to help people make money. and we want to create 1,000 millionaires over the next year with our crypto. So I'll turn the call back over to Dominic and we can do a few questions. If you text me and you're a leader, I'll give you a little personal consulting and advice, or you can just jump on our calls. And Dominic, please tell everybody about the 9 o'clock call Monday through Friday for 15 minutes that we do as a news update.
Yes. Thank you so much for that. So yes, we are doing calls Monday through Friday as well at 9 Eastern. I'll make sure you get the link, right? Also, on top of this, can you also tell them about the compensation plan, about how much they can make as far as bringing people in or sharing this with people, the 10%, 5%, I think 3% or something like that. Can you
Yeah,
go
I'll
over
cover
that?
that now. So right now we have a leaders promotion November and December that's nobody's ever heard of in the industry. So right now, when you bring in $1,000 buyer or a $5,000 buyer or a $10,000 buyer, you get 10% cash paid weekly, but you get 100% commission in coins for free. So in essence, you get 110%. When you hit $100,000 in sales, you get $100,000 in crypto, you get 100,000 shares of stock, and you get 10,000 in cash. So you get paid 10% on your front line. If you help close sales on your second level, you get 5%, but you have to be directly involved in that sale. Back to you, Dominic.
Awesome, perfect. And then also, as you all know, with a coin like this, once you, if you're in the beginning, it's very powerful to be able to have that type of impact on your life. Professor Robert, can you give them any recommendations of what would be smart to start with? Of course, disclaimer: past profit do not equal future results, but just examples of the packages they can get, or what you would highly recommend for them so that they can make the type of profits to either retire or make a substantial income.
What do you get for 100?
For you get $100 worth of coins.
Oh, okay, at 80 cent. I'm
Yes.
assuming.
Dominic,
Okay.
the other thing I would recommend is you got 32 people on this call. Let's have everybody invite 3 to 5 people and do the call tomorrow also.
Okay. Yes, if you want to invite people tomorrow, you can have people come on tomorrow. We can do the call at the same time and you can come on. And somebody said, what's the question? If you have questions, you can write them in here. Okay, let's see. Y'all better ask y'all questions. Y'all please write down the 100K plan. What's the 100K plan? Did y'all see that? Oh, Selena's on here. Professor Robert, she said she was trying to do 3 ways with you. We are so blessed to be here. Is the coin selling at 80? Yes, it's 80 cents right
Also,
now.
Dominic, all leaders that pre-qualify with you and me with a 3-way call, and they've built groups of 5,000 or 10,000 or 25,000, we will give them anywhere from 10,000 to 100,000 coins in a signing bonus, as long as they start with at least $1,000.
Nice. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Yes. So if you start with $100 in coins, you get $100 worth of coins, of course. If you start with $1,000, these are the packages. If you start with $1,000, you get double the coins. So let me break down what that means to you, because I
What
know
can
some
you
of you
make off
may
a
not.
thousand though?
What'd you say?
I said, what do 1,000 bring you if you start
Okay,
with 1,000?
I'll go over that to tell you the power of this. So $1,000 will give you double the coins. It's a promotion. It's a special Christmas promotion. So you put in $1,000. Instead of getting $1,000 worth of coins, you're going to get $2,000 worth of coins. And then on December 20th for Christmas, if you want to withdraw that $1,000, you can withdraw that $1,000 and you will still have coins growing for you like the normal. If someone gets $5,000 worth of coins, instead of getting $5,000 worth of coins, you're going to get $15,000 worth of coins. Okay. If you get $10,000 worth of coins, you're going to get $40,000 worth of coins. Those are the promotions that are happening right now. Does that make sense, y'all? You definitely want to get something. Did y'all anybody have any questions on that?
Hey, I have a
So
question.
if you don't get 1,000, you can get 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 worth too, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. I have a question, Dominic. On the cat. Okay, on the commissions when people want to, share with other people. When he says cash, you get what does that mean? Like, you mean like, he's gonna give, the payment is gonna be coins, and then like,
10,000 in cash.
okay, it's gonna be cash.
Yeah, like he sent me cash.
Okay. All right.
Zelle.
I was just gonna be 100% like, so then you'll get paid instantly or whatever in cash.
Well, it's not
Once
instant.
it
It's
come,
Fridays,
once
I
it's
think, Professor Robert, you said.
Dominic, payday on coin sales is every Friday.
okay. Okay. That was okay. That makes it just so everybody listening, so we all get a clear picture. Because I know if I had it, I'm figuring other people have it. So the paydays on Fridays.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Paydays on Friday. Yep, yep, yep. Professor Robert, why do you think people should get this coin? Because I know people can hear all these things. I'm familiar with the crypto industry. Selena Jackson, she's on here. I will tell you this story really quickly. This I've been waiting for a moment like this because
Interesting.
7 years ago,
You know,
I got a call from Selena Jackson. She was talking to a lady named that started with a K. I'm not gonna say her name on here because you might know her. She's very huge. And I'm sitting here listening to the call. She's telling me that this coin is about to skyrocket. And I was able to get, you see how he's doing, being generous with the double, the triple, and the quadruple. I was able to take as much as I could, right? I didn't take, as much as I can spare. And she gave me a higher amount of coins because I was like, if you're on this call, you kind of like inside of the secret society type of thing. So me knowing Selena, then her knowing her, I was able to get double, triple, quadruple, 7 times the amount. Long story short, within about, I'll say 3 to 6 months, I made $250,000. All because I was at the right place at the right time and I took action. I will never forget that moment. And now today, when I saw this, it reminded me of that, number one. And number two, Professor Robert, can you go over the peer-to-peer thing that you're going to be adding, which is pretty dope? And the contracts where people can
Yeah.
get the
So
1,000
the reason to buy our coin is number one, it's gold backed. And please write these 5 facts that are very important that I work with crypto that most other companies are not smart enough to do. Number one, we own and control the exchange. So we don't need Coinbase, we don't need Binance, we own our own exchange. It costs $500,000 and it took 3 years to build. Number two, we control the supply. The secret to the coin going up, up, up is you got to control the supply. Number three, we control the price. We control the price. Number four, we control the sales of the coin on the market. And number five, we control the marketing and the advertising. Out of the 27,000 coins that are on CoinMarketCap, most of these coins do not have an advertising department. They do not have a marketing department. They're built by programmers that have no idea how to build a community. We've already signed up enough leaders in the last month to create 3 million people in our global community. And then covering the other parts that she asked me to cover. We believe that the coin is going to go to $3 March 1st. That's going to create another 10 or 20 millionaires. Most of you know people that have put money into the pyramids the last 5 years and they've lost their money, or they've put money into other platforms and they've lost their money. Being at the beginning, being the first person in Chicago, being the first person in Pittsburgh, the first person in Philadelphia, being first is very, very, very important. We have people that bought the coins at 10 cents and they put in 100,000. Now those people are millionaires. Back to you.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. So The other part about this, I'll tell you why I joined. Okay. I've been in crypto for over 7, 8 years. Okay. I've known about Ethereum when it was less than 15 cents. My brother's sister told him, call him and say, look, this coin is 15 cents. We knew about Bitcoin at $400. Okay. The reason why I joined this was number one, I've been waiting for an opportunity where I can make another $250,000 to $1 million. Now I have more knowledge. I made $250,000 in crypto with very low knowledge. So some of you have very low knowledge like I did, but I decided to get the right coin, right? Number two, the reason I joined because when I saw this, I remember now I have this knowledge and talking to Professor Robert, he said he's going to help me make at least $1 million within the next 12 months. He knows billionaires. He knows millionaires. He knows all these people. When you're connected to people like that, that means that you get the wealth transfer. You're on a wealth transfer call. Number three, the reason I joined is when I first got on that first call, I saw 7 monsters on that call. And all of us were like, we need to get that coin. I'm talking about, when I say monsters, I'm talking about people who build teams of 80,000, 100,000 type teams, right? So I knew with just those people on the call, I knew it was going to go crazy. The other reason why I did is because I got to get a deal of more coins than the normal amount. When you do that, you are kind of like bypassing the system of wealth because now you're getting the coins instead of 80 cents is really going to be like 40 cents or 5 cents, right? The other reason is why, because I wanted to help a lot of people become create income. The other thing I'm going to tell you is there are buy now, pay later apps like Sezzle, Sezzle.com, Affirm, AFFIRM.com, Klarna, KLARNA.com, and Zip.co. If you need those, just send me a message. I have a Facebook chat that I'm going to drop inside of this Zoom right here so that you can be in the know before it starts getting crowded. We can only fit 300, I think 300 people in that chat. I know it's going to fill up very fast. Okay. And those are the main reasons. I knew with this coin, I was going to get very, very wealthy. And I knew that the people who I told, I wanted to tell the people who I cared about, people who follow me in the industry, people who have done things with me, people I've worked with in the past. I wanted to feel, I felt a sense of purpose and I felt a sense of goodness to be able to tell the average person who, even if you didn't build a big team in the past, or even if you have, all the leaders and all the people who've been trying to make money to get into this is literally your chance this early to know about it. When I first started telling people about this about 40 cents, I was frantically trying to like shake them, like, listen to what I'm saying. This is not a game. Wake up. This is not like, oh, I'm going to wait 2 weeks. Oh, I'm going to wait 4 weeks. No. In the matter of this time, I told them it already doubled. And he's saying right now it's going to triple. And when he first told me it was going to go up from 40 cents to another amount, he texted me. He said it's about to go up to this amount. I'm like, okay, sure, blah, blah, blah. I tell you that next day, it went exactly to, it went up, just how he said. And then it went up again. I was like, I was clicking in my back office and I'm like, oh, shoot, it's 80 cents. So I'm saying this to you now. Whatever you can do it. If you can do 1,000, do 1,000. Those apps that I just told you about, you can go apply for those and get approved in 2 minutes. You may or may not, but that could be extra money. I had a few people put 10,000 in. My dad, he's going to put some more money in. My dad is going to be a crypto millionaire from this. I have a really good friend. He trusts me. He's probably going to hit I believe he will be a crypto millionaire because of this. All because they talked to Professor Robert on a 3-way with him. Gracefully, he did that with me and got my dad. I'm like, Dad, you better do it. So this call is just to give you that information. This is pretty much the main things that you need to know. We can all even build a team with this if you want to and get even more coins, right? And so, yeah, that's the gist of it. Anybody have any last minute questions? We're going to be back here tomorrow. We're doing another. Professor Robert, can you do the same time on Sunday tomorrow?
Will you have a Telegram group?
Yes, I can do this time with you every day.
Okay, so Facebook, awesome. I'm going to drop the link. Don't get off yet. I'm going to get y'all plugged in so that you can have the information that you need. I'm going to send
What about the part that go on the wall? Plug.
I'm going to post the information. Let's see. Okay,
Hey,
so
people are asking what the name of the coin is. Can you tell them the name of the coin?
Professor Robert?
It's
Yeah,
the
I'm seeing
Yeah,
several
but what if
people
she's stuck over
asking the
here?
name of the coin.
Global Gold Coin,
Yeah,
GGC.
the name
That.
of the coin is Global Gold Coin,
Beautiful.
GGC, and it's only on our exchange. Our exchange is called Crypto Gold dot exchange.
Yes. So look in the Zoom chat. If you're here, look in the Zoom chat.
Yeah,
Join
check before I
that.
buy it. I don't want to buy it. I'm gonna bring it back if it don't work.
So that's a good question. So the thing is,
You don't
if
expect me to
whoever
open
invited
it
you, you
away
need to
from
get
here
a
and buy it
special
first?
link.
Hey.
Hold on.
Charles, mute your phone. Charles, get muted.
I don't know what's going on right there. Okay, so the first thing you want to make sure if somebody invites you, you gotta go through their link, okay? And you're gonna get the $80 free, which I promise that if you came on here and the people who are on here, look in the Zoom chat right now. Everybody needs to go join that chat, okay? So that you can stay updated on what's going on. So look in your Zoom, click the
Fine, man.
chat box, and click
Can't
that
bring it back.
Facebook chat on there and make sure you're in the chat. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to do, whoever invited you, you need to get their personal link. Okay. You need to get their personal link from them. Okay. Make sure you get that. And then
I need
if
your link
Lori
because
invited you, make sure you message her. What did you say, Jerome? If I invited you, make sure you send me a message.
yeah,
If
I would need your link. Yeah.
you need my link. So do you got my phone? Do you got my Facebook?
Yeah, I just seen it in the chat.
Okay, so I'm going to, if I invited you, just go to this link. Don't click this link if I didn't invite you. I invited a lot of people to this call because I was just doing this was like an impromptu call. I'm gonna, if I invited you, just look and click this link. But the Facebook chat is for everybody, right? Lori, Lori, you can put your link down there. I know you had some people on this call too. If you do have people on the call, you could go ahead and just put
Yeah,
that
I've
down
already got
here.
my people's links. So yeah,
Okay.
I think that everybody needs to purposely like privately do that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let's privately message the links. I know I have a lot of people that are ready to go. So, or you can
Okay.
do
Yes.
whatever you want, Dominique, but I'll call
So
you later. I'll
yes.
call you.
So this is my number. I'm just typing my number in the chat because I know I did three, four. I'm not gonna say it on the call, but put my number is in the chat because if I send a text blast to you, if you respond to
Lori,
that, I'm
what
not gonna
city
see
are
it.
you in?
I'm in Houston, Texas.
Okay, you and I and Dominic should do a private three-way together so I can walk you through some leader steps.
Yes. I'm gonna call Dominique because I'm definitely, yeah, Dominique, because I live by Dominique.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
live
so
back
why
there.
don't you, after this call, why don't you and Dominic call me and I'll set you up with your leader package? How many people do you have ready to go?
I don't have a certain number, but yeah, let me get with let me follow up with some people. I have about 40 some people already in my group.
Really? Wow. Well,
Yeah.
you and I need to talk because you got a leader bonus coming.
Okay.
I got 40 some people in my back office on the exchange so far signed up.
Woo-hoo.
Okay, so you and I need to talk with Dominic also. All the leaders on the call tonight, if you've signed up 5 or 10 or 20 people and you plan to sign up 100 people, you need to do a three-way call directly with me and Dominic so I can set you up as an area director in your city and you get 50,000 bonus coins.
Oh, you heard it. You heard it. And also, just know all of us, we working together. Like you can get in contact with Professor Robert. I know he's been busy, but we all can. You can, talk to the people who are higher up as well. Also, can you go over quickly, Professor Robert? How does someone purchase coin? What is the process of that?
You're the leader, Dominic. So they send you a Zelle for $1,000. You send me their link, and then I have admin put coins on their wallet. So each area director is in charge of their own group.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Did that make sense, y'all? You see how private this is? You guys are getting like deals and all that stuff. So what you do is you just let them know. Let the area director. I'm the area director in Houston, Texas. Lori, she's gonna become one too. And then if you are a leader on here, they gonna hook you up. I'm just saying. If you want to be a leader, if you want to do this, like you can literally get hooked up with these coins, which can set you up for big retirement. Brian said, Professor Robert, add your number to the chat. Professor, can you put your number in the chat? Oh, well, she got
Dominic,
it.
we should have a separate call with just the leaders that want to build a group and be a leader in their area. And we should call it the area director leader call.
Yes, I definitely want to do that. I definitely want to do that because he's very, very generous with when it comes to the people, right? And also one thing you didn't go over, the gold contracts, and we can switch it to gold eventually in a peer-to-peer. Those are three things. The gold contracts, there's gold contracts too, right?
Yes, we're not working on the gold contracts right now. We've got
Okay.
it basically closed out for November.
Oh,
So
they
our
close it.
focus November and December is getting the coin up to $1.50 the first of the year, and then $3 March 1st.
Awesome, awesome. And then you are adding a peer-to-peer exchange down the road too.
Yes, the peer-to-peer exchange should be ready the middle of next month. And that allows millions of people all over the world to buy and sell the coins independently of the website.
And is there a certain number that the people can sell with the peer-to-peer aspect?
I would say probably 1,000 to 5,000 per day.
Did you hear that? You can sell $1,000 to $5,000 a day in coins when the peer-to-peer market comes out as well. That's gonna be huge. Huge, 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 huge. And I'll do trainings on that too. Like I said, with that, let me tell you with that last coin that
Now, Dominic, you know, it's very important. Right now, we have 100% match bonus with the coins. So it's very important for the leaders to start closing their sales at $1,000 minimum because they get $1,000 worth of coins for every person that comes into your group for $1,000. You get 10% cash commission, but you get an extra 1,000 coins also.
huge. Anybody who is a numbers person, you know that. So what are the numbers for someone to make $1,000 to $10,000 a month, and then for a person to make $100,000 a month? Because I have different types of people on this call. If you give any strategic numbers for
It's a
them,
complex question, but
it
to make
is.
$1,000 a month, all you got to do is bring in 10,000 in sales, which could be 10 people at 1,000, 2 people at 5,000, or 1 person at 10,000. To make $100,000 in sales per month, I would say you need a group of 300 to 500 people because area directors get a group volume bonus, and that helps them get up to 100 grand a month.
That's true. All right, so you all learn the ins and outs of this, but just know that you're in the beginning of a coin that's going to go absolutely. I already know what's going to happen. I believe it's going to happen. I've seen it happen. So, anybody have any last questions?
I
Well,
do, Dominic.
Dominic, let me
Yes,
cover
yes.
that one more time. We met, like I said, Thursday in New York, in Manhattan, at 99 Park Avenue, with a billionaire that controls $80 billion of Bitcoin. He's already guaranteed us that he will get us on Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken next year, and he's already guaranteed us $100 coin price, and he's got 5 million people that buy crypto on his internet website base. So that's a guarantee of $100 coin.
Oh my gosh, did y'all just hear that?
Well,
Taria,
you
did you
know,
have, Taria, did you have a question? Let
Yeah.
Taria go.
Can
Yes.
you hear me?
Dominic, another thing, we're going to be flying you to New York in December to meet the billionaire yourself. And you can bring any of your 3 leaders that do at least 10,000 in sales over the next 2 weeks. I will fly up to 3 of them in to meet the billionaire. And we're going to have a special conference with the biggest leaders in America flying into New York. And they're going to meet the billionaire. They're going to see the 80 billion in Bitcoin, and they're going to have him tell them directly that he's going to be our partner and he's going to put the coin on Coinbase and Binance which will drive the coin to $100. And for those of you that took my phone number and you text me, I'll send you my wallet. And my wallet has 1.2 billion coins on it right now.
Let's go. So I'm just gonna clarify. That means you're gonna pay for our flight and our food and our hotel.
For you and 3 leaders, I'll pay for everything.
Okay, I'm just making sure. You know I'm going to ask.
But
Look.
in order to qualify, you got to be a serious leader, and you got to do 10,000 in volume in the next 2 weeks.
Awesome. Okay, so all right, awesome. Taria, what was your question, honey?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, I
I'm
missed
sorry,
the
it's her. Let the woman go, honey. Hold on 1 second. Taria.
I missed the beginning of the Zoom, but I was asking because I have about 30 some people under me since I joined last night. But I want to know, does the free coins that everybody got, does that mean anything?
Yeah, the free coins December 1st are going to be $1 per coin, and you can start selling them for monthly income in March 1st. March 1st, it'll go to $3. Now, you signed up last night. You have already got 30 people in your downline. You need to be on a 3-way private call with me and be an area director in the company.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
How
I'll
long
get
would
y'all-
how long would a coin be 80 cents?
The coin goes to $1 December 10th. Please write it down. $1 December 10th. And then it goes to $1.50 January 1st. Then it goes to $3 March 1st. Then it goes to $5 in August.
Awesome. Awesome. Ooh, good. Ron said, is this international?
Can you repeat that again, please?
Yes. Right now, the coin is 80 cents. You can see it when you sign up, and it has a price list on the front page. So it's going to go to $1 December 10th. Then it's going to go to $1.50 January 1st. Then it's going to go to $3 March 1st. And then it's going to go to $5 in August. And the reason why we know that is because I've been in crypto for 10 years and I'm a professor of business at $1 billion level and a doctor of finance. And what makes a coin go up is thousands of people buying it. Right now, with the 30 leaders that we have recruited the last month, they represent 3 million crypto buyers. 3 million crypto buyers will push a coin to $1,000.
Woo! Oh my goodness. Ain't you glad you're on this call? That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. And it's 80 cents.
Wait a minute.
Another
Explain that
comment.
again. Explain that.
Another comment. We have a friend of mine that I've known for 25 years who has built 3 MLM groups of 100,000 people. He had a coin 5 years ago that went to $13,000, and he's our vice president of development.
Ooh. Wow. Charles was wondering, can you go over the last thing that you said before that?
Yeah.
How a coin is
You mean
driven
about
up?
the coin prices or the growth?
The
growth.
coin price and the growth?
The price of the
How
growth.
the coin go
Well,
up?
what makes the coin grow is bringing in thousands of people.
Right.
So during the last 30 days, Charles, we have brought in one MLM leader that's got 1 million people in his group. We brought in a second person from Florida that I've known for 25 years. His group just did 25 million in another coin, and he has 500,000 crypto people in 175 countries. I have 20 million crypto people in Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and throughout Europe. And then we have another 25 leaders that have built groups of 100,000 people or more that are coming on board and bringing in their whole group into our company.
Mm-hmm. Does that make sense, Charles?
Yeah, I'm speechless too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
me
what drives.
too. Charles, I'll tell you what, I've made $1 billion But when I met the billion-dollar guy on Wall Street and he showed me his 80 billion in Bitcoin, I was speechless. And when he told me he controls 8% of the global market and they short Bitcoin, now Bitcoin's only 85,000, his
Yes.
group is shorting it.
Well, I can tell you, you might not get no sleep tonight because I ain't been this intrigued in a long time about something.
Neither
Mm-hmm.
have we, and I'll
I
tell
can
you
tell you
this,
that.
I've been a leader in networking for 40 years. My biggest group was 250,000 people where I made 100 million cash in 3 years. I've never seen a launch of a group that got 8 out of 10 of the leaders out of bed. Never ever. Normally you get 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10. If you got a superstar program, you get 3 out of 10. We're getting 8 out of 10.
Monsters. James Landry said, "How much liquidity will be available?" It's something in the way, right? Is there a
Well,
KYC on the
very few coins are available on the open market. If you look at our front page, you'll see that there's 100,000 coins available at 80 cents, and then another 100,000 available at $1, and then another 100,000 at 125. So that's only $300,000 worth of coins. Yet my friend in Florida, his group just did 25 million with another coin, and they all lost their money. So you're going to see this coin very, very, very tightly controlled. It's going to go up to $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, and we're going to have a very, very tight supply for the next 3 years.
You heard it. You heard it. That's okay. So that answers that. Is this international?
Yes, our exchange is international, the coin's international, and you can sign up people in every country in the world.
Because I think Lori said one of her people in Africa said that
Yeah, I have somebody that actually has a group in Africa that he wanted to join, and he said there's no, when he tried to register, there's no place for Africa to register.
Yeah, just tell them to put any country, it doesn't matter. The main thing on the registration is the email, which connects a sponsor to their people. And we're going to be adding Africa here in the next month or so. But you can
Okay,
just
so I
put
can
any
have him go
country.
ahead and register.
Yeah, you can put any country, it doesn't matter.
Okay, thank you.
perfect. Anybody else have a question?
So,
I got, oh, excuse me.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, I got a
no,
quick question. Far
Oh,
as,
Freedom was. I think Freedom was trying. Freedom, are you trying to add?
my voice is a little hoarse, so please bear with me. As far because I didn't get on the call until late. I had just got in the house. I wanted to know as far as tomorrow, because I want to fully understand as far as like how are you going to connect this with the MLM? I'm pretty sure you went over that earlier. Are you going to revisit that topic tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll cover it right now. When you sign up on the exchange and you start registering people, you see your downline chart under referrals on the menu, and you can start registering people. Everybody that registers gets $80 worth of free coins. And then if they want to double their money before Christmas, they put in $1,000 and they get 2 for 1. And Dominic is the area director leader for your group. So all you do is get a hold of Dominic, say, Dominic, I'm selling you $1,000 and please send me my $2,000 in coins. And then December 20th, you can sell them and have extra Christmas money.
Okay. What time is the call going to be tomorrow? And can you also put the link in the chat? Because for whatever reason, I keep clicking on the link that Dominic sent me, but it's not coming up in my messenger feed.
Yes, it's gonna come on the same link. I'm just gonna use the same link at the same time to make it
Okay.
easier. Yes, yes, yes. All
Yeah,
right,
Dominic, can you write down how many leaders you have on the phone that want to be the leaders or area directors in their city? And then why don't we end this call and let's do another call in 5 minutes just for the people that want to be leaders or area directors and become millionaires next year.
if you would like to do that, what are the things that you're looking for that?
For me, an area director is somebody who can do an opportunity meeting Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. They can do a Zoom call. They've built groups of 1,000 to 10,000 people, and they're people that have made 5 or 10 grand a month, and they have credibility. And they're good speakers and promoters.
Okay, those are any of those along those lines, any of those qualifications. If you would like to do that, just let me know if you're interested in that. And John. So let me say me. John. Go ahead,
Hey,
John.
hey, sis. Yeah,
Hey.
my question is, as far as referring free people, right? Just
Yeah.
get access, to get access to the site, right? Like an
Yeah.
incentive. So, do we get rewards for referring free people as well, or that's just something they get when
Yeah,
they
it's a
register?
great question. The whole idea to invite free people is so you build up your group and they get on the conference calls, the Zoom calls, and they become buyers. And the minimum buy that you can buy is $100. But
Okay,
John, the whole idea of buying crypto is to make money. So,
yeah,
it would be like, oh, I want a phone, but a phone costs $1,000. So if I want $1,000 phone, first I need a job and I need money. The whole purpose of crypto is for people to buy it low and sell it high and make money. So people can start with $100. They can start free until they're comfortable, or they can go all in while the prices are low.
awesome. That sounds awesome.
And then Emilio says, so for the 2-for-1 from 1,000 and up, which you can sell December 20th, can you sell the whole 2,000 or just the 1,000 for the Christmas sale?
Well, that would be like saying that if I buy a car at half price, I want to sell it so I can go pay full price for a car. If you're getting 2-for-1 for the coins, and in a month you can get your 1,000 back, let the other 1,000 grow to $3 a coin.
Now that's a steal. That's a crazy steal, y'all. Just so y'all know. That's a crazy deal. Okay? I will get that
You
10 times.
can't buy Bitcoin at half price. I'll guarantee you that.
Exactly. Exactly. Can you go and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get $1,000 in Bitcoin. Can you give me $2,000 in Bitcoin? Heck no. My southernness came out on that one. Anybody else have a question?
All right, so Dominic, ask the people that want to be leaders, and let's make a list of them, and then let's end this call and come back in 5 minutes with the leaders.
Okay, so if you would like to, if you meet any of those qualifications for the area manager, if you're interested in that, can you just type in the chat for me so I can write it down? Any of those qualifications, made $5,000 to $10,000 a month, and the other things that he said, built teams before. If you like to do that, just let me know. I know Selena, Lori said she did too as well. And all right, anybody else? And then if you want the coin, if you want your $80 free coin, just make sure you just get the link of the person who invited you. I'm getting my link ready so I can send it out to you all. But this was a great call. Emilio said he built teams of 1,500 people. Emilio, do you want to be an area leader? Would you like to do that? Emilio, who brought you in? I'm just writing it down.
I did. I did Selena. So Dominique. Yeah. Okay, I got Emilio.
Okay. Okay.
So Ron, and I know Ron's a big leader. So if you're interested, Ron, let me know, or we can chat later.
Yeah, because you're gonna get a plan to make at least $1 million in 12 months too. And then everybody who gets the coin, if you want to, you can share your link too and make $5,000-$10,000 a month, and then also profit off the coin as well. Very, very lucrative, whichever way you want to go. So, all right, this is the majority of the call. Thank you all for coming. Who liked that? Type of one if this sounds amazing.
Hey, another thing, did you ever touch on no KYC, right?
No KYC. And I would recommend, this time is very, very important. When you get your link, send it out to 100 people and tell them, hey, get free coins, send it out to 100 people and get your group
So you
really
got your
fired
phone
up.
you can sign
We've
up.
got until December 20th to really hit this thing hard.
December 20th. Yep. You could. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Professor Robert. So if you like what you heard, get back with the person who invited you, and we'll help you get registered. You can use Zelle or Bitcoin to get your coins. Are awesome. You can use Sezzle. You can use Affirm. You can use Klarna. You can use Zip. Those are buy now, pay later apps. You can go apply for those and see what you get. And then also, yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow at 7:30 Central. I'll do another call. People are chilling on Sundays usually. We'll do a quick call tomorrow, and I'll see you on tomorrow. Have a good night,
Leaders
people.
call in 5 minutes. Leaders call in 5 minutes.
All right, we're gonna
Yeah,
do a leader
I'm
call in
enjoying it.
5 minutes. I'm gonna send that link out to you all as well. Okay. Have a good night. Bye. Thank you, Professor Robert. Thank you all. Much gratitude.
You're
Muchos gracias.
welcome, everybody. Have a good week.
Have a great night.